So at any age, the idea of chasing your dreams can be scary. Getting the courage to simply take the first step is sometimes the hardest part of the deal.
That's right. So two local women are encouraging others to take that step and chase their big dreams. In fact, they're going to schools across the area to share their story. And as our Michelle Oliver shows us, their inspiration comes from a story of their own, homegrown in Metro Detroit.
The honor we have here is Mrs. Howell. Everybody say hi to Mrs. Howell. Hi, Mrs. Howell.
Before Gail was traveling around to schools, doing assemblies on how to chase your dream, she was busy chasing her own. She wanted to be a children's book author.
Ever since I was little, I was always writing stories and doodling little pictures of characters to go with them.
But instead, she became a reporter and a mother.
I had two boys, and they sort of reminded me of how much fun I had doing this creative writing, and so I started to write at nighttime.
And her favorite place to write is on the foot of her boy's bed. One night, with a crayon in hand, she came up with Rosaline's big dream.
I read it to my husband, and he liked it, which was good, and I decided to run with it. It's about a giraffe named Rosaline, and Rosaline lives in the zoo. She has big dreams, though. She really wants to experience life as to how it would be like if she were a girl. She shares her big dreams with her friends and with her parents, and one day her friends decide to surprise her, and they decide to transform the zoo into this magical place. In her case, it's Paris.
But in order to make her dream come true, Gail needed an illustrator. And much like Rosaline in the story, she received help from someone in her family, her son Jack.
Laura, who he refers to as Mrs. Adams, was his art teacher. And Jack said, "Mom, why don't you ask Mrs. Adams? She can draw." At that point, he said, "Really good." And come to find out, I mean, it almost sounds too perfect to be true. She always had wanted to illustrate a children's book.
I loved the story. I felt like I really connected with Rosaline in the book. She was this kind of carefree, happy young giraffe who also kind of wanted to be fancy. I wasn't sure how I was going to carve out the time to work on it, but I knew I wanted to try.
So they began to work together, and they ended up creating their own publishing company. But it wasn't always easy.
There were times when it was just like, I don't have time, and it was hard. Like, you can't just be like, okay, I'm going to be creative now. It was challenging, but I went back to Rosaline and kept on hearing her voice in my head saying she just kept dreaming her dream, and so I felt like I had to live that out for myself.
After a couple of years and a lot of hard work, they finally published their book in October of 2015. Now, they're busy sharing the story of Rosaline's big dream, as well as their own.
In the beginning, it felt strange, and then kids would talk to us, and we would hear what they had to say about it, and it was kind of fun. And then to hear them talk about their big dreams and the things that they wanted to do, or hear kids talk about how they're artists, I felt like, well, maybe we are helping inspire them, and that's what we really hope that we're doing.
We think it's so important for children not to ever doubt their dream, because no matter how big or small it is, if they work hard enough and if they get support and help from friends and from family, there's no reason why those dreams can't come true.
Exciting stuff. Joining us live are the women behind Rosaline's big dream, Gail and Laura, and they've brought Addison Payne, a fourth grader at Monteith Elementary, and Anthony Ritchie, a third grader at Kirby Elementary. We want to thank you all for being here this morning, and thank Rosaline as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Good to see you.
This is great. This is great.
Thank you.
So tell us what the reactions that about some of the reactions you've gotten from the assemblies that you guys hold around the area.
Well, it's been great. We've gotten really positive feedback from not only the teachers and principals, but also the children have really been great in participating in sharing with us their dreams, and some of them have even dressed up as what they want to be when they realize their dreams.
So you're still an art teacher, right?
I'm not teaching this year.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
I have two young children, so I'm home with them right now.
So what are you doing now? I mean, is this something that has launched a new career in this company that you formed?
Well, it's definitely sparked something, and I'm excited to just see where it goes.
That's great.
Pursuing something.
That's really exciting. Hello, guys.
Hello.
We heard that the book has inspired you guys to chase some dreams.
Yeah.
Who wants to tell me first? You go.
My dream?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, my dream is to become a child author and illustrator of a book for kids. And it's about a girl who wants to be a dancer, but her parents don't have enough money to buy them for her. So she ends up having her own money, and she pays for her own dream.
That's
There you
my
go.
kind of girl.
Very
I
nice.
love her. She's great.
And what
That's
about
an
your
awesome-
dream?
My dream is to become a video game designer for Angry Birds.
Oh, yeah.
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 Cool stuff. So you're going to kind of take the game to the next level, right? Make it, more sophisticated. Very cool.
So the inspiration is a huge part of this, because it's one thing to do a book and then to see something come to life and have this kind of response is amazing.
It's huge.
Yeah.
We're so happy, and it's so great because we followed our dream to do this,
Yeah.
even when we didn't know if it would work out or not. And so it's really neat to see kids doing the same thing.
Great.
Right. Following your dreams is, would you say, not the most comfortable thing in the world?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So how do people get the book? Where is it available?
It's available all over Metro Detroit stores. Al's Boutique in Grosse Pointe, Adventures and Toys in Birmingham, Whistle Stop in St. Clair Shores. We're online on Amazon.
Okay, good.
website too.
Well, good to see you all.
Wonderful.
Congratulations
Thank you for
on this
being
start.
here.
And good to see you.
Yes.
We on this show certainly hope your dreams come true.
That's right.
And keep us posted, because if you're running some big company, you may have to hire us.
Yeah.
We don't know what.
Might need jobs.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy your